Today we're going to look at Grade 3, Unit 3, which is Measurement, Time, and Graph. The first big idea that we're going to look at is measurement. In third grade, students will be using their ruler to measure to the inch, the quarter inch, and the half inch. When using the ruler, many students don't know where to start on the ruler. So when your child is at home, make sure that they're on the correct side, the inch side, and that they're not starting directly at the end of the ruler. They need to start where the 0 is. Let me show you. At home, you can draw a line and then have your student use your ruler. Remember, line up at the 0, not at the end of the ruler. And measure across, and then you can see it's 4 inches long. Let's do another one. Remember, you don't want to make your ruler over too far or not at the edge of the line at all. We're lining up with the 0, and if you measure this one across, you can see it's 2.5 inches long. Next is liquid volume. There's a lot of things you can use at home for your students to understand what some of the volume looks like. For example, an average milk jug. This is 1 gallon. You can at home show your student a 1 gallon, and if you happen to have a half gallon, you can use that as well. You can show the student that 2 of these will fit into 1 of these. Some other things that you may use at home, your coffee creamer, which is a quart, and typical measuring cups. You can show them the whole cup, the half cup, a quarter cup, and measuring spoons. Those items are all things that you can use at home to help your student understand liquid measurement. Next, the next big idea in this unit is time. Previously, your student has learned how to learn time on an analog clock. Okay? This year in third grade, it gets a little bit more in depth when we're going to talk about elapsed time. For example, this is 12:15. I start lunch at 12:15. I am done with lunch at 12:30. How much time has passed? This is a difficult concept for third graders to understand, and a lot of visuals are needed. In class, we use the clock. You can use your home clock as well and count by the 5s, the 10s, the 15s, the half hour, and the hour. At school, we also do use timelines. When you're working on elapsed time, you can also make a graph. As you can see, this is 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock. If we start at 1 o'clock and we're going to have lunch at 2:30, we can start at 1 o'clock, go 1 hour to 2 o'clock, to 2:30, and 1 hour and a half time has elapsed. Now, we also talk about graphs. They use graphs to sort data, answer word problems, and they will also create their own graphs. You can make a graph at home by asking family members or friends what kind of ice cream they like. As you can see here, we have a key for our ice cream graph. Each ice cream cone equals 2 people. Chocolate chip, you can see we have 5 people that like chocolate chip, 4 people that like mint, and 2 that like strawberry. You can ask questions with our graph. How many more people like chocolate chip than mint? Or you can ask, how many times more do people like mint than strawberry? These are the 3 main points that are in Unit 3 in third grade.